In this video, we're going to use the standard install of the WordPress 2022 theme, and we're going to have a look at how we can use PHP code then and hooks to insert custom content on different pages. So at the moment, you'll see here on the home page, it says this is the home page. And if I go to the shop, it'll say this is the shop page. Now, when I look at some of the other pages, you'll see that we don't have that message appearing. And that's because they have a different header, which is installed by default. I've just changed the one on the shop page to be the same as the one that I used on the home page. And what we've done then is add some code so that we can display some custom information. The custom information that we'll display runs in a snippet, which is added via a plugin called Code Snippets. And that is then applied to the page using by using this plugin, PHP code snippets, and that code snippets then just adds an action into that short code. So wherever that short code is displayed, it will then output whatever is linked to that particular action. So to show you and to get all of this working from the beginning, what I'm going to do then is just delete everything. So we can start from the beginning. So I'm going to delete that row with the short code. Right, so that's gone. We're going to save. And now when I go over to the website, you'll see that that code that we had running there is missing, is no longer visible. What I'm also going to do now is head back here, and with that, I'm going to delete. So I'm going to delete that code snippet. And the other thing that I'm going to do then is everything that's inside this hook, we're going to delete as well. So now on the website, it's pretty much as close to the default install as possible. So if we go then and have a look at the plugins that we used, you'll see that we have code snippets, which is what we use to create the snippet. To insert the PHP code, we use this insert PHP code snippet. And that then, we're just going to use that to add in the action on the page. And then we also have WooCommerce installed. We have this WordPress hooks finder, but we're not going to be using that. Right, so to get started, then the first thing that we need to do is head over to code snippets. So here we have snippets, and I created this custom hook. So let's just add a new snippet, and we'll just say new. This can be anything that you want. It's just a reference for you. Once the snippet is saved, and then here we'll go, first we have to create a function. So that would be by, I just like to prefix with by underscore, and then let's go header underscore content. And it's a good idea to create your own prefix so that you have a unique name for your functions. Right, then with that in place, that's all we need to do for the function. And what I'm going to do just as a test is we're going to just say echo hello. That way, once it's installed and applied, we'll know that it's working properly. Then we save those changes and activate. And now what I'm going to do is head over to that XYZ PHP code. And before I head over there, I'm just going to copy that, the name of my function. We'll head over here now, and now I'm going to create the shortcode. So we'll add this new PHP code snippet here, and the tracking name, let's call it new top content. And here I'm just going to paste in the name of the function, opening and closing braces. And now we're going to say create. And now you'll see that we have a shortcode that has been provided. I'm going to copy that shortcode. I'm going to head over here to the website, and you'll see that I have the website open, and I'm just going to go into this tree view so that I can add that shortcode. In that group, then we have the header. So I don't want to add it into the header. I want to add it below the header. So I'm just having a look to see where that is. There's the spacer. So I think maybe after that group, I will add it. So to do that, I can simply just go insert after. And instead of a paragraph, there are a couple of ways to do this. The one way is to, if you add the forward slash, you'll see a list of items, shortcode, paste in the shortcode, save. Right, now I'm going to head over to the website, and when I refresh, you'll see the word hello. And on the shop page, we'll have hello, but on the others, they have a different header. So obviously, they're not going to show that shortcode output. So let's just get that working properly. So I'm going to go over to the editor now, and I want to change it for each of the pages. And what I'm going to do then is click on this WordPress icon, head over to templates. And I know that I've done it for the archive, so I need to do it for the checkout, my account, and probably the single product pages. So I actually want to make it the default for the whole website. So maybe what we need to do is just see if we head over to template parts. Now we are using the header dark small. And what I want to do is see if there isn't a way of setting that as the default. Restore to default state. Okay, so if I restore to the default state, I'm pretty sure, let's just have a look here. I wonder if that will remove that shortcode. Okay, so that's the default state, and that's not what we want. Okay, so we'll just edit that header, and now you'll see that the header looks completely different. We want the header dark small. Okay, then what we're going to do is delete that image, which is the default. Head over here, we have the group, we have the header, and so we'll just add shortcode, and then we're going to add the shortcode, and you'll see that that's clearly in the wrong position. Okay, so what I'm going to do then is just move that down so that it appears there, and paste that in again, save. Right, and now we'll have our hello back, and on the shop page, but I think on the other pages still have that other header. Okay, there doesn't look like there's a way here to set the header dark small as the default header. Doesn't look like that's possible. So what I'm going to do now is head over to the templates now, and then just go to each section individually. So let's have a look what happens if we go to products by category. So we're in the shop. I'm going to go to a product, and I'm going to go to a category. Okay, and we see that it's not the right header. So in products by category, we head up here to the header, we say replace, and I know that it's going to be header dark small. We replace that, and we hit save. Then we go back to templates. So that was the single product, product search results, replace header dark small, save that, go back to templates, products, product catalog we've done, products by category, that's been done. Product search results, that's done. Let's have a look and see how we're doing so far. And let's just check the archive. So the archive will also want to change. Save. Right, so there's a little bit of work to be done to change the templates, unless there is a quicker way of doing that, which I'm not aware of at the moment. And now when we go to the website, you'll see we have hello. The sample page, not yet. We'll change that, the my account, and the checkout. So that looks like some kind of a page template. So templates here, and let's just look for page. Here we have page, and I'm going to replace that with the template. You've got to hit save twice. And now when I refresh, we should have, right, we have the hello now. That's the cart page, the checkout page, my account page, sample page, and shop page. All right, so now we have the right header, and we're outputting. Now we're going to change The position, we want to move that into the center. So what we can do now is just head over to that template again. So we need to add a row. That's how you do it. And you'll see here we have the short code, and then we have the spacer. So what I'm going to do now, that spacer is really big. So we're going to adjust the head of that spacer just to 20. And now what I'm going to do is insert before, and we'll go / and then we'll just go RO, and you'll see then it brings up the row, and we're going to add the row. On the right hand side here, we're going to just set the row to center the items. The other settings stay the same. And then I'm going to just drag the short code here so that it falls into the row. If a bit of an issue here in this to drag and drop, otherwise it looks like it has done something. So what happened to our short code? I'm not sure. I'm going to Control Z to get it back. And then over here, what I'm going to do, and you'll see this menu at the top kind of gets in the way. It might be better off if it was on the left hand side. And I'm going to drag that over the plus and drop it into that row. Now we save. And when we head over to the front end of the website now, you'll see that hello appears in the center, in the shop, sample page, wherever it is. Now what we want to do is change the content that appears when we're looking at different parts of the website. So to do that, I'm going to head over to my my snippets, and I'm going to now create the code to change the content wherever that snippet appears. So to make sure that I have the right action name, I'm just going to edit that snippet again, and you'll see here we have this, or the right function name, by header content. I'm going to copy that, head back to snippets now. There's our new custom hook snippet. Okay, and that is correct. And we had the echo hello. So now what we're going to do is a couple of if statements to decide what to put on each page. So the first one we'll do is the home page. So we'll say if is underscore front underscore page, then echo, and we'll go, this is the home page. Then I'm going to copy that, and in the next one what we'll say if is shop. So for the shop page, so if it is a shop, echo, this is the shop page. And then we'll go with if is underscore product underscore category, then this is the category page. And in the next one then, if is a product page, so if is product, then this is the product page. And then in the final one here, I'm just going to go, okay, if is single for a single post page. So if this is the single post page, and then if it's just a normal page, so that'll be probably like the checkout and the cart pages. So if is underscore page, we'll just echo out, echo, this is a page. Right, and I'm just going to copy that, then I'm going to save. Right, then I'm going to head over to the website. I'm going to refresh. So the home page, the cart page now says this is a page, which is correct. The checkout should also say this is a page. My account, this is a page. The sample page, this is a page. The shop will say this is a shop page. And the home page will say this is the home page. Now, if we just go and look at a normal post, so, or maybe we can access, here's a normal post. We click on Hello World, and we see the template still needs to be adjusted. So we quickly head over to templates and look for post, single post. We just replace that with the correct template, save, head over to the website, refresh, and now you'll say it says that this is the single post page. So that's how we can effectively then output using some PHP then on the page, but then using a shortcode, which then renders the PHP code. So now that we've done that, let's just get all snippets here. And just be careful when you're working. You only want to have one tab with the snippets open, otherwise you can overwrite stuff. And of course, now we could get a bit more creative. So if I head back to the product pages also need to be updated. So let's just look here for single product search, product, single product, and let's just replace that. Save. Right, so now you'll see this is the product page, this is the single post page. And the reason for that is because a WooCommerce product is technically a custom post type, then this is a post page, but it's also a product page. So it's actually both. It's a single post and a product page. Unlike the post, which is just a single post page. So technically it is correct. So what we could do, so with that snippet then for the single product, the product then we're going to do something a little bit different. We have to just make sure that the post type for product is product. So to do that, what I'm going to do is just access the global post variable. So to do that, we go global and then post. That will access the data from that global variable. And now what I want to do is get the post type. So we'll go post underscore type, and that'll be equal to the post. And the information we want to get is post underscore type. And that'll give us the post type. And then what I'm going to do is just copy that name, and I'm going to say now instead of is product, I'm going to say if and post type is equal to product, then do this is the product page. And then when it comes to single, what I'm going to do then is copy that and say if is single, and in this case we want to say post type is not equal to product. This is the single post page. And then I'm going to save that. And then now when we go and have a look at the product page, we'll say this is the product page. And when we do the post page, it will just say this is the single post page. So just to have a closer look then at what we've done here. Basically now we have the global post to establish the post type, and that's how we get the post type information. The is front page will do the front page, echo this is the home page. The if is shop will do the shop page. If product category, this is the category page. Then to check for the product, we say if post type is product, then echo this is the product page. And then for single, if it is single and the post type is not equal to product, then echo this is the single post page. And then we have the is page for a normal page. Probably don't have to on the single say and post type is no, we do have to do that because the post type is technically a single post page. So that is correct. So now that we have all that information and we have it working, there's one more thing that we can do. We can also target a specific page by ID or specific post by ID. So for example here, if I go to the sample page and I'm going to edit the page, then you'll see in the bottom left hand corner the post is equal to 2, or if I say edit post, then we get this post is equal to 2 here, and that gives us the ID of the page. So another snippet that I can enter here then is we have is page, and I can do another one that then says that if, and we'll go page, and we'll say this is the page with the ID of 2, and I'm just going to echo that out, and then we'll just wrap that with the single inverted comma. That's correct. And now what I'm going to do is put the page ID in there. So we go if is underscore page, and we put the ID between those braces and save. So if it's the second page, it will echo that out. So right now, just get rid of this. I'm not sure why WordPress doesn't leave the interface like this and keeps moving over to that full page editing interface. Right, now we're going to go over to the sample page, and you'll see now that we have, this is the page, and this is the page with the ID of 2, because it is both. So if we only want to target a specific page, then we can say if is page, and we'll say now if is page, then target that. And what we could also do, if it's not page with the ID of 2, then echo out. So and so if we do that, so if it's a page and it's not page with the ID of 2, so now we should just have, this is the page with the ID of 2. The rest will now just say this is a page. So there we are able to target different parts of the website, and then the shop, this is the shop page, and this is the product page, and that's because this is also the post type, which is product. So if we have a look here, you'll see, remember we did check for the post type, and we said if the post type is equal to product, then enter, this is the product page. So what we'll do is if the post type is product and not is underscore shop, then just go back. So if post type is equal to product and let's go not is underscore shop, save that. Right, now when we go back, it'll just be the shop page. When we go into the product page, this is the product page. So just to have another look at that, then what we said is that if the post type is equal to product and not the shop page, because the shop page is actually like an archive page, then this is the product page. And we might have to do the same thing on the category page. So let's just go and have a look at that. Once again, so what we're going to do now is on the category page, we'll do the same thing. And we'll say, so if post type is equal that, now we'll say, and not is underscore product underscore category, then echo, this is the product page. So I'm just going to copy that, save. And now when we output on the category page, it'll say this is the category page, the product page says this is the product page, and the shop page says this is the shop page. So that's just a really quick introduction then into how you can put custom content on each of those pages. Of course, you could make it a lot more descriptive. You could put text, images, a video, whatever you want, but then you can target specific pages with specific content, and you don't have to edit the template files to make that happen. You can actually manage all the content from those pages then in your snippet. So I hope you enjoyed that video, and thank you for watching.